Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days. Today we're going to be just showing you a quick little what I'm doing here in the kitchen. First off, I'm working on salsa. This is the last of my salsa and I had to clean the freezer out. So I'm going to show you that first. I had this big old pot of salsa that I've been letting cook for a while. I'm fixing to jar up the last jar and put it over in my water bath canner. And I'll have 9 jars, plus you saw there was more in there. I think we'll have 3 or 4 more after that. So I'm shooting for a dozen jars maybe, something like that. Yesterday I was busy. I took some pears off the tree and I did 13, see there's 12, 13 quarts of pears. And that don't even make a dent in the tree, just saying. I had been storing up figs, so I took, I think it was 4 or 5 gallons of figs out of the freezer, plus the gallon that we picked fresh yesterday. And I made, there's 3, 6, 9 quarts and 2 pints out of that. I went out to the tree this morning, and y'all look at these pears. Look at the size. Isn't this awesome? I mean, these are beautiful pears. We picked all the moon glows already. That's what I have in the other jar, in the jars from yesterday. And these are the other pears. They're kind of like a moon glow. They're soft pear. They peel easy. I've been putting them in quarters and just canning away. Now our jars here, as you can see, I've got some spaces. Mainly sweet potatoes, because Danny eats a lot of sweet potato dessert during the day or during the week. And so I've got to go down and finish filling this back up. We've got some of our famous salsa here. Squash potatoes. We've got more squash. What did I say? These are peas. These are peas. I don't know what I said. Squash here. Okay. Squash here. Potatoes. Carrots. I got a few more carrots I got to go get. We've been eating a good many of those. English peas. This is dried peppers. You can take these, put them in a grinder, like a coffee grinder, grind them up and add them to all your recipes. A few peanuts still left. We have apples, figs, peppers, pears, jellies, butter. That is probably chicken broth, green beans. I got to fill out some more green beans, a few pears. But this is my black-eyed peas and ham. Here's some of my just canned ham for making ham salad. This is my sausage that I put in here, ground beef. We have turkey. We have chicken. Some of this is ground beef. Lard down here. Guys, turnip greens, you name it. Isn't that beautiful? I just think it's gorgeous. Sometimes it's fun just to come look at, but it's a lot of work. Let me show you this. This is what my floor is looking like. Now we have a cellar that I take this stuff down and bring the old stuff up and put here. All this is at least last year, or some of it maybe the year before. All the new stuff is sitting around here. Some of this is going to the cabin. You can see this room is a junk room. During canning season, always. Danny is checking his, I think this is the cucumbers from the greenhouse. We're going to see if they work. Still got potatoes. I'm drying cayenne and Malabar spinach seeds back there. Our squash. These are the spaghetti squash. We've got to move them into a darker place, but they look awesome. They're really good and ready now. I've got a few more potatoes here. And a few potatoes here that we've got to do something with. Okay, this is the last one. See how pretty with the peppers and stuff in there. We're going to put it right there. It's fixing to start boiling. We're going to do this for 30 minutes. You can put it in a pressure cooker for, I think, 20 minutes or something like that. But I'm used to tomatoes in my water bath canner. We have Danny's sweet potato dessert fixing to come out, and in the stone roasting pan, Guys, I have a roast that's going to be ready for supper tonight. So I really haven't forgotten you guys. It's just that we dug a pond, and then we dug a second pond, and we've had to put hay on one pond and seed, and hay today on another pond and seed. And then I decided, all this canning's got to be done in between, and I had to go to the post office. I mean, my cookbooks are selling like crazy, and I love it. Thank you guys. Etsy, we've had a lot of sweet potato manuals, English pea manuals, and Cherokee tan pumpkins. So we spent about an hour at the post office today. And it takes me about 2 to 3 hours to sign cookbooks, get the addresses ready, and do all this stuff. And Danny count out Cherokee tan. I mean, he loves you guys. He was up at 3 o'clock this morning doing Cherokee tan pumpkin seeds just because I had to go to the post office. Isn't that awesome? So when it kind of chills down and it gets about, I don't know, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, we go out to the pond, to the pier. We turn the fan on and we sit there a while and we chill. So if, for all of you that think we don't ever slow down, we do. When it cools off a little bit more, we'll go to the cabin more. We go over there and grill some. We haven't spent the night in about 2 weeks, but we've been building a pond and another pond. So guys, we're here. We'll be around, but I just wanted to say hey and show you what was going on in my kitchen today. Thank you guys from Crazy Days.